Okay, so let's say you don't have your wire. That's all right. I'm going to teach you how to draw a self-portrait. Mainly what I'm going to teach you is something called proportion. Proportion is we make sure that all the parts fit the whole, meaning all the parts of the face are going to fit on the face, making sure our eyes, our nose, our mouth are in the right size in the right place. So before we begin, let's talk about faces. Hello, here is my face. All right. What you need to understand about drawing a self-portrait is where things belong. The first thing I want you to understand is that your eyes are in the middle of your head. They're not here, where most people draw them, and they're not down here. They are in the center. You see that? Our brains are a lot bigger than you think. All this is brain, okay? Your face really only starts about halfway down your whole head. Make sense? Okay? Also, your eyes are about one eye width apart. See my one eye here? And our nose is halfway between our mouth and our eyes. And our mouth is halfway between our nose and our chin. All of our faces are already in proportion. Oh, also look at my ears. They don't look like this, right? They look like this. So when we draw our ears, they're not gonna have all the different details on them because we can only really see a small portion of our ears, okay? Oh, and your hair. You gotta look at your hair. What kind of shape does it make on your face? So go look in a mirror before you start this drawing. Let's get going. Okay, so to make a face, let's first take a piece of paper and we're gonna divide it into quarters. This is gonna help us measure some things out. So take the left to the right, give it a crease. This is gonna show the middle of our face this way, and then bottom to top, and crease. Now, the face we're drawing is going to be a little bit cartoony because all the real details of the face take a lot more time to learn. So we're going to do some basic face shapes. First, we're going to draw our chin and cheeks. It's going to be a big U. I'm drawing with a Sharpie. Never do that. You should draw with a pencil. Okay, so I'm going to start with a large U shape. About this high. All this up here is going to be for your hair, so don't draw it too high up. Now, I have a big cross in the middle of my face. You see that? That's going to help me measure everything out. First, we're going to make our eyes on this line because that's about halfway down our head. So to begin, let's draw simple eyes. We're going to draw 2 lines on that crease. It's going to look like you're sleeping. And then just for the sake of this project, let's do a simple eye that looks like a half circle. All right. Above that, we'll draw our eyebrows, and they go a little bit longer than our eyes do, but they hover right about there. Now we're going to draw the details of the eyes. First is the iris. This is the colored part of your eye. This is going to be a big U shape inside of those other shapes. Then the pupil is the black part of your eye, but I want you to draw kind of a C shape to begin. And then draw a circle right here. This is going to be the highlight of your eye. I'll show you what I mean. So here I'm coloring my pupil, but my iris is around it and my highlight is next to it. This is because our eyes are wet and shiny. So we're always going to include a shiny spot in our eye. Okay, see, we got that. Now for our nose. The nose is going to begin on this center line and probably about here because I want my mouth to go in this spot. Okay, so you don't want to right next to the eyes, that's scary. You don't want it too low because you have a really big nose. So right about here is good. I'm going to start by drawing a little tiny U shape. Kind of looks like a weird smile. That's the middle of our nose. Then one nostril comes up like this, other nostril up like that. Then I'm going to draw just a simple line here and here to show the sides of the nose. Simple enough. Now between the nose and the chin, that's going to be where our mouth starts. Again, we're going to use the center line to help us. But starting from the center line, I'm going to draw kind of a curved shape. This is the top of our lip. And we want it to kind of smile up. So it kind of goes whoop, whoop, kind of like a bird. Okay? Then we'll draw a little line here to show the bottom of our lip and a little line here to show our chin. Now, I'm drawing the face kind of small because you guys are kids. When you get older, the face kind of gets larger and more spread out, but our kids' faces are a little bit more squished together. Okay, now our ears. They kind of start at the bottom of our nose to the top of our eyebrow. That's how big your ear should be. And you're just going to draw a little oval shape. I can't see the side of my ear if I'm looking at the front of my face, so I'm just only going to see that much. Same thing here. Ta-da! All right, our neck is going to come down from our chin. Make it a little thick. You know, we don't like a little stick neck. All right, now you have to look at the shape of your hair. What does it do when it touches your forehead? Now, my hair kind of does this. Okay, and I know I have a little part down the center. So now from the top of my ear, I'm going to draw a big curve like so to show the top of my head. And then my hair parts down the middle, so I'm going to add that in. I also usually have a braid in my hair, so I'm going to make sort of a braid shape, a very simple one. Yeah, that's a basic face. If we had more time, we would change a lot of this, but this is just to help you understand how big things need to be. You have enough room for your hair, your forehead, your eyes, your nose, and your mouth. So yeah, please make this look like you because it's a self-portrait. So change the hair and the eyes and everything else so it matches your face. Feel free to send it to me like this or color it in.